Today's Wednesday, September 4th. We are calling the EDC into order. We haven't, did we meet last month? No, we didn't.
We
Didn't have quorum.
I was in Aruba.
You were in Aruba.
Luke and I
Oh,
showed up. Luke
that's
and I were
right.
here and we had-
And I wasn't able to make it.
We put it on the screen for a while, but no meeting.
No,
not an
couldn't do it.
official meeting.
Okay, I just reviewed the notes from them.
Yep,
Right.
so we're back. We don't have a tight agenda today. I think what I'd like to hear is any open conversations for any activity updates that anybody wants to bring to the table would be good. That's probably what I have on the agenda today. I would like to thank you, Luke, for updating Facebook, which I noticed you did a great job starting to put pictures out
Nice
there and
pictures,
getting
yeah.
people to actually
Thanks.
Just trying to
like.
make it look nice.
Yeah.
No, that unto itself is great.
I haven't
So-
looked at it, so I'm gonna go home and do it.
Yeah, actually, you left a few in preview mode still. 'Cause I keep getting like, do you want these to be shown? I'm like, I'll leave that to Luke.
Oh, really?
So there's a few that aren't apparently presented out yet. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
So anybody else, anything you want on the agenda today?
Actually, yeah, we talked about, we have a bit of a budget and we're gonna brainstorm some ideas on what to do with that.
That was a discussion 2 meetings ago.
I have an idea.
Okay, so let's bring the budget discussion up. That's second. Anything else anybody else wants to talk about?
We have minutes from the July
And
meeting.
you want to do? Let's do a verbal readout on the minutes quickly, high level, so we're all up to speed on what was discussed.
Okay, Luke,
Luke, I know he's getting to it. He's getting to it.
I've got it here.
Alright,
Technology fail.
I know.
I always like the hard copy.
I know you do.
Well done. So back in July, it looks like Brad and Paul and I were there. We discussed we had about $5,000 in the budget. $2,000 of that was spendable, and we wanted to keep about $3,000 in reserve for whatever reason. We helped to facilitate the property conversation. This says conversion.
The conversion. No, he's right. That was at the town meeting at that point. That was where they were able to convert the residential over to the industrial
All right.
to help streamline things.
So we used a little bit of money out of our budget for that.
Yep.
Then we had some updates on the Davis Street project. You were
Yep.
driving most of that, Bob. Bringing properties together has been accomplished.
Yep, keep going.
Andy at Pine is the legal owner.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Will be at some point.
This says here that he is. Wetland survey was completed and passed. The original plan's still a viable plan. We had a grower that was coming to the Board of Selectmen meeting. He did that, right?
We had one that went there. A second one at some point will come someday.
Okay, so we're having somebody else.
Has not happened as of yet.
Same guy?
This was back in July, so has not happened.
Okay, and then we said maybe, we were feeling optimistic, we said maybe some activity on this project by end of year. This is a couple months ago.
Optimistic. He said optimistic.
We were optimistic.
I hope so.
We had some open topics, we mentioned Wolf Solar, good to have them around.
Yep.
We were gonna reach out to various real estate departments to see about that, if anybody would be interested in buying that plot from Heaney, the Gilboa in
Yep.
North Maine. I just compiled a list of a couple of contacts from real estate
Yep.
departments.
That's still like
but
the
I
outlier
reached
for
out.
years that we've just always pushed on, but it's.
know.
I want to
We
talk
have
to
to do
him
it.
first. Does anybody know?
You want to talk to Dan?
Yeah,
Oh, that's easy.
I just want to meet him.
Just look for a sign and you'll find his number. But
I've never
realistically,
seen it before.
you've never
I
seen
don't-
Heaney construction
I guess I've never
signs?
been looking for it.
Yeah, yeah. So all the houses that have been built in like South Douglas, basically towards you, that's a lot of them were Heaney. So
Okay.
He's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got.
we can hook you up with Dan.
Rydell
Dan's a good
Road.
guy.
Yeah, right, he actually owns one of those industrial buildings up on Rydell Road.
Yes.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the animal hospital is.
So Luke, we can hook you up with him.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
not
want
a
to go
problem.
asking businesses if they want to come in and buy that land if he doesn't want to sell it.
Yep.
We talked to Dominique. I called her. She was working with Matt and the town to put together the next phase there. She didn't need anything from us.
Okay.
So no action on our part. Brad, you were going to meet with Wolf Solar.
So I met with some of their people, and basically it was just a quick, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming to town. Wasn't gonna do any articles right now on them, and they're building a much bigger plan for how they're gonna expand northeast all the way down through Pennsylvania and Jersey, using Douglas as their home base,
Oh,
just so
great.
everybody's aware. So they're putting plans in place right now, so we'll hold off on any follow-ups with them right now.
Oh, if they do that, they might have trucks and stuff, these excise taxes.
I don't know if it was so much the truck thing. I don't think this would be their warehouse.
Okay.
This was just going to be their headquarters
Oh, okay.
Is
for
there-
staff.
Is there anything that we can do to make their lives
I asked them, and
easier?
they said not right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Cool. Brad, you were going to post the updated study on the town website? We got the CMRPC.
That one I did not do, but I have it right here. Let me pull that up.
Should I put that on the Facebook page too?
I don't see why not.
You just,
It's public.
I have
It's
it, right?
Dominique's.
It's just a PDF?
Yeah, it was. You probably were in the email. I think we're all were at one point. It was Dominique's
I could
update.
just put it on the Facebook page. I don't have access to the town website though.
It wasn't on the town website.
We wanted to put it on.
Yeah, and I got to get you access to the town website. Add that one to today's list.
Cool. Brainstorm things we could use the budget for.
There was a discussion that we said we had $5,000. Bob was great in getting that. We said if we can use some of it for something beneficial, let's not let the $5,000 go to waste at this point.
Yeah,
So-
there will be items coming up.
And that's why we said, let's not spend the whole thing. We know we're gonna need probably a few thousand at minimum out of this, depending on what it is, just like that conversion of the land, there'll be other of those things.
Right, there'll be mailings, postings.
Yep.
But of $5,000, that's not, I didn't figure it would take all five. So we probably can use about $1 or $2,000 out of it to go do other things, and that was the conversation we'd had 2 months ago. So. Okay,
Very
Co-
good.
Conversion of land was actually a rezoning.
Yeah.
sorry, rezoning, yes, it was
If
rezoning.
people are looking on the TV, they have no idea what's going
It
on.
was the rezoning of the properties from
Rezoning.
residential to industrial.
Was it industrial or was it?
Commercial.
Commercial, I think.
No, I think it went industrial. It went
Was it for
industrial.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was industrial, that was. yeah, it
Because
was
Fred's
the
was
RC.
industrial, so we wanted to get it over to
Right,
industrial to
right,
match.
Right, right.
Okay, so topics for today, then any updates on any existing projects in motion. We want to talk about any usage of that budget if people have ideas for what we want to do there. And there was the third one. What was the third one we just said? Everybody's not helping. I don't remember right now.
No, God.
Okay, let's just go those two.
No, as far as the idea.
And then the vote's the last thing. Yeah, we'll get to that. Does anybody want to get any updates that anybody wants to bring right now to any activity in town? I don't know of any updates, so
No private discussions going on with.
To no
purchase
updates
and sale
for-
agreements, and we're not
Okay.
privy to that, so.
okay. Then we have no updates as of right now. Hopefully, one of these days we'll have a good public update.
Hopefully we'll have a good one.
Okay.
I was looking at the budgets.
Yep.
Supposedly, we've spent some of the 5,000.
Well, that was
but
for the
we've got-
rezoning effort
we've
that
got
we had.
42,
4233 left.
No,
so
So we have a good amount. I'd
Focus.
say if we keep roughly $3-ish grand aside, we'll probably be comfortable, which means we'll probably have left over anyways by the end. So I think I asked if anybody had brainstorming when the three of us were together, and apparently Luke, you came up with some ideas.
Just the one idea. So I think, like the banks around here will have photo contests where you go around town and find cool photos and you get to be on the calendar or something like that. If you win, you get $150. So I think we should have a town-wide photo contest where people go into the local businesses, like work with the people that are, the business owners, and partner to make cool pictures of our town and those businesses. And then we'll have maybe a select number of business owners judge all the photos at the end and give somebody prize money.
You want to do this timing based with maybe Oktoberfest?
It could be.
We'd
I
have
don't
to
know
do
if
a
that's
quick
better.
turnaround on that. Because Oktoberfest is a month away now.
Yeah, about that.
So
Yeah, it's
Too
soon.
quick.
that's a little bit quick. Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably not fun in the winter either, but maybe in the springtime.
Okay. So do you want
You
to
can bring
take?
in winter pictures.
Well, it could be a mixture of
Pictures.
pictures.
Yeah.
You can almost put it in motion for a 6-month time frame, and then at some other later point we can pull it together.
Yeah, and then we can use those photos for the town Facebook page, web page, whatever, marketing materials.
So what do you want to use the budget for?
For prize money for whoever wins.
Okay. So you want to put some prizes in place for like a first, second, third.
Yep.
Is that something we can do with that money?
I don't know, we'd have to run that some.
Yeah, that might be a Matt question.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
I can ask.
So
that.
let's make why don't we make that Matt question to see if we can use this for like, a basically promotion of businesses through photo contest with prizes awarded for the photos. We'll see what they say.
Sure it's legal.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's all. Doesn't sound wrong, it just, I wanna make sure it's not wrong.
Yeah.
They could be like
One
a-
of us went.
Yeah.
That's besides that. We probably, so we
I
are
think we
all
would not be
not allowed to be in
eligible.
part of this, just so you know.
I know.
We could probably give our pictures, but I don't think we could
You
do
know,
a
if it's-
prize with it.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
probably small potatoes, $100 or something.
Yeah, like
People
100,
interested.
60, 25, or whatever, 100, and whatever it is, we'll
Yeah.
do the right number.
Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, ask Matt, see what Matt says, bring it back to the next one, and we can put a program in place for that.
As long as it promotes development, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
It promotes everybody cleaning up their shops too, because they're gonna take pictures.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Everything cleans up if it's
Some
on
merchants
display.
would be happy to be part of that, you know?
Yeah,
Make them feel good.
Okay.
cool.
Anybody else, anything that you guys, I know we've tossed things around in the past, but not recently on usage of money. We talked about putting signs in town, we've talked about other things. The
I
other thing
think-
that we've done in the past that we have not discussed this year is Oktoberfest. We did that 2 years?
2 years ago.
We
Not
sponsored
last
it.
year, but the year before we
Yep.
did it.
Right.
And the year before that, I think, too. We did it. We've done it 2 years.
Did we do it 2 years? Yeah, we did do it 2
We
years, because
missed
Phil was
last
on the
year.
first one, and then we did, that's right, we didn't do it last year.
Yeah, a booth, right?
We had a booth.
Yeah.
We set up a tent out there, and we basically had a table with giveaways for kids. We had some boards made up from the original CMRPC studies. These are the originals, like the early 2000s. They were kind of beautification for downtown discussions. I don't know, is that something we want to consider this year? I will tell you, I will not be here. I know that officially. I'm actually on vacation that week.
If
So-
if we did, what would be
And that's the question, why would we do it?
Yeah.
What is the outcome you're looking for from hosting a booth?
I don't know.
The only other thing I could say, if we wanted to do, which I did think was actually very successful, is we had handouts. Do you remember those pamphlets that we created? Those actually, I think, were even just, it was a general business listing that we got from, we highlighted some, and then we had a general listing for a lot of contractors, businesses in town that we put into a trifold pamphlet, and we used them as handouts, and then we actually put the leftovers up front, which pretty much went. That's an effort if we want to go and put together, again, it could be a 2019 to 2020 business listing type of a thing. That we could probably get together if we want to go through that exercise again. And that means contacting businesses, getting contact information, seeing if they want to be listed. The layout's easy because I could pull it off. I'm sure Lou could pull it off. It was just Adobe Illustrator for me. It wasn't hard. But that's something if we want to consider. That we could use the money on too, because that's, again,
Right, printing cost.
yep. We could even, list on the back of that the available properties that we know if we want to highlight, like the Heaney and some of the others. So we can use this as kind of a little marketing, little business. Unless we want to go bigger with this. We talked about magazine ads in the past, which were,
That's
looked at-
costly,
They were
isn't it?
costly, they were
I think they're a
expensive.
waste of
Not
money.
too many people.
They're a waste of money.
Yeah,
Better off
so,
advertising on Facebook.
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
It's free and it goes to more people.
So,
Almost free, not quite free.
Well, compared to,
Free in the pennies on, yeah.
yeah.
right, yeah, if you're gonna be part of a web search, just get it up there with Facebook or our webpage.
Yeah, those are easy. So it was just another thing.
So are you suggesting we do that for Oktoberfest to put it
I don't know,
on?
I was just throwing it out there as an
Yeah,
idea.
It's I think it's a great idea, but that's not much
Yeah,
time.
pretty-
No, we need
First
legwork.
time, yeah.
We'd have to probably spend a few months, maybe not for Oktoberfest, but in general.
It'd be a good project just to update
It's
it,
next year.
and
We could.
make it available.
Just have another one, put it out in the lobby here, and we can even pass it around to the businesses, and they can put it on all their counters and just have people
That's true.
take them. I mean, that's, if we want to do a little bit of that, that might not hurt. Maybe we target like holiday time frame, Christmas-ish, whatever the right time frame is. It gives us about a solid 3 months, if that's something you guys want to look into.
So you basically did it yourself the last time, right?
Yeah. I had it, I think I have the Excel spreadsheet still. I basically listed, I got as much information about everybody from the animal hospital through all the pizza joints. I did some contractors in town. I forgot the whole list. I contacted people to see if they wanted to be in it. And then I just created, the creation of it was easy. It was just a trifold where I was able to list them in the inside, put some logos in the back side, logo on the front side.
Yeah.
That's an easy thing.
So can you email the thing out?
I can email the original, plus I can email the Excel spreadsheet. And you guys can maybe look at it, see if you guys want to do it in that format or another format, and then come together in the next meeting, and then we can figure out.
The format worked pretty good, maybe we can just kind of hand
It's just a
update
standard
it
trifold.
ourselves,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can update that. That's easy.
I like it.
And that was not, I think I spent like 150 out of the budget. I don't think it was an expensive thing. To get like 1,000 of them or whatever it was, because they're not expensive. There was an online website, if I remember right, I went to just to order that to print out.
Yeah, we didn't have a big budget then.
We had $1,000, so. Yeah, but we don't need more than 1,000 handouts.
Yes, if you want to email the thing out, that would be
Okay,
good.
so action item to me, I'm gonna take a note for myself.
Yep.
You're gonna email it to us.
I'm gonna email it to the EDC folks, the originals, and then from there we can decide who do we want to list in it, contact some folks. We can do some highlights if we want to have new business in town within the past year, type of a thing. And go
I
there.
like the idea of properties.
And then part of it could be a property. Oh, by the way, we can do 2 separate ones if we wanted. We could actually do a real estate available if we want, and then we could do a business listing of existing businesses.
Isn't that big home building conference coming up in Whitensville?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's a
about
big
that.
expo for home builders and stuff. That'd be the place we would probably want to
I'm
adopt.
Distributed
I
there,
don't know
yeah.
about that one.
I'm not
Right,
familiar
Sue?
with that.
Yeah, I thought so. Somebody told me it was a big one. I think Koopman has a big presence
Oh,
there.
I think it's, I forget what time of year they have that. They have the chowder cook-off and stuff. They have it down at the high school.
I have
Yeah, it's
no
not
idea.
really for home builders. It's just,
Oh, it's not.
no, it's for, but it is a lot of different little businesses and stuff, like the nursing homes all show up and, I'm trying to think
Oh,
of
if we
what
have pamphlets to
day
hand out, it can't hurt,
Yeah.
right? And so, so what you just proposed is putting together a business one and a available commercial industrial properties version of that, I think, is what I just heard.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
can just separate, divide up what you
Even
got
though
there.
we could spend 300 and probably walk away with a few thousand easy of these types of things, if we want to do that. Okay, let me send these out. I'll kick off the discussion.
We're gonna be careful on real estate too, because we're not real estate agents per se.
Right.
Right.
well,
No,
you
I
don't
know.
have to
We're
be
not selling them. We could actually just
advertising.
list them and then point them at the real estate agents, by
You
the
just
way.
can't take
Should we
commission.
partner with one? Should we talk to one?
Uh,
We've got real
I
estate.
don't
You
think
can if
so.
you want, but I don't know if it's gonna do you any good.
All right.
I think just a listing would be
Yeah.
good, if it's not, as long as it's correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically correct.
I think it's a good idea.
We have the ones we know we do anyways. I mean,
Yeah.
they're the existing ones that we've talked about for, at least for me, for 4 years since I've been on EDC.
And it worked,
So-
it worked last year or the year before, and could
Yeah.
probably work again this year.
Okay. Any other topics you guys want to cover before I get to my last one?
I feel like there should be a
Okay.
cake involved here or something.
No, you don't need cake on this. So,
Transition
so we need to go through the standard annual reorganization of the
Right.
board, which means we have to vote on the roles of chairman, vice chairman, and we don't really have a treasurer, so secretary. We
Right.
never did a treasurer, I don't think, if I remember
No,
right.
it's just
Um,
chair, vice chair, and secretary.
so, somebody want to open up a nomination for chairman?
I would nominate Bob as chairman.
I'll second that.
I nominate Brad. I think Brad's done a good job. He's a good speaker.
Are you interested in taking it?
Not really.
You're not. Okay. My only problem I have is time frames, which you guys know I'm very hard to get a hold of, and I'm traveling a lot. So
What are the responsibilities?
honestly,
I've
it's
got
working.
Too much legwork.
You know, you're a very busy man, which is why I thought you actually might be interested in taking it over. Okay.
Putting in 20 hours a week now and to take on an added responsibility.
Right.
And that's where I'm at this point. So if you're interested, Luke.
I don't know if I'm interested.
So the role is actually not hard. It's
Yeah, but then
really.
who's gonna do his job, because he's been taking
Now we got to go back to secretary
Well, who
then.
did it before me? Nobody, right?
No, actually, Phil. We moved it to somebody that's not here anymore.
Phil Landry, yeah.
So chair is basically
I would
the.
consider vice chair. You're vice chair.
He's
now,
vice chair.
right?
I am, yes.
If you want to keep it,
Well, we didn't get there yet.
well, they're all related.
They are. So if we want to,
If you want it, then I say I vote for status quo.
I don't really want it, but I'll be secretary.
So hold on. So let me do this. So the role of chairman basically entails the following: you will basically have to work with Suzanne and Chris Forno on what the schedule is, when the meetings are held, if they're gonna be on schedule or not. Get the agenda up to Chris Forno so she can post it when needed. And let them know basically if the meeting will not be held at that point and if you have to go and reschedule it. Those are the basics.
So it's
Anything beyond that, and then you gotta run the meeting, quote unquote, which is not hard, because I learned from him, this is not a hard thing. The only other part is if you wanna do joint meetings and get things onto the Board of Selectmen type of a meeting, then you basically just have to be able to go to Suzanne. It's really easy, and basically, hey Suzanne, can I get on this one or the next one, and that's
How do
literally
you know
what,
when you have to do that?
huh?
How do you know when you have to do that?
When in a meeting you discuss, or even offline with, well, if you talk to Matt and say Matt recommends you go get on their next agenda with this topic, it's just based on conversations, whether they're in the public meeting or whether they're like a recommendation from town or something to go get on the meeting. They're through standard conversations. It's not like I have a sixth sense of when to do this. It doesn't work like that.
It's kind of like if at this meeting, we decided to meet with the selectmen in a month or two, then
Just go email Suzanne's later email or talk to her and say, hey Suzanne, can I get on the next BOS or the one after that? And I need this much time for this topic, and here is my 2 bullets for an agenda, and I'm good. Like, that's literally what it is.
And you need to do it 48 hours prior.
And then there's the limits of, like, you gotta make sure any changes you're making, you have to be posted 48 hours prior to the meeting. Cancellations or updates or all that stuff has to be done 48 hours.
yeah, 2 business days, right? So it couldn't,
That's 48 hours.
Some-
Oh, it could be Friday. Well, if we're Wednesdays, Monday morning, you're good. That's basically what chair takes. And then you gotta go and run the vote like we're doing right now, which is at some point you have to call for, I'm opening, anybody wanna nominate this, all in favor, all those types of things.
There
So-
will be some joint meetings coming up.
Okay, good. We've done it. We did it with the water and sewer. You saw that.
Yeah.
We did. So, yeah, I'll do it if nobody else wants it, but I'm warning you, my schedule is getting worse and worse. I'm gonna be potentially going 3 weeks of travel a month, which is why,
Oh, wow.
which is why I'm not gonna be around as much. I still wanna be part of EDC. I just don't know how much chairman I can do. By the way, that's where vice chair comes in, because if the chairman can't do it, then vice chair gets to go raise their hand and help out and take care of as backup, right? Which we've never really had to use, but, so, I will offer it to you now. You don't have to say yes, but it's an offer.
I don't really want to take it. I can. I intend to be here, so I'm gonna be here, and I can run a calendar. So if that's basically what it is, I'll do that.
Okay. Your call.
All right, I nominate Luke.
Good job remembering my name.
Who seconds it?
I'll second it.
All right.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Has a weight been lifted? He's turning red.
I'm like, oh, I'm out now. No, I'm still here. Okay, now we gotta work on vice chair.
I'll nominate Bob.
I second Bob. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Abstain.
Bob is vice chair. Now we gotta go for secretary.
Third, I nominate Paul.
All
I'll
in,
second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
I abstain.
Aye. Okay.
The results.
Chair, vice chair, secretary. I will let Suzanne know the outcome. Anyone else have any topics today they want to cover? Anybody want to nominate?
Next meeting would be,
So, as I said, I'm not, that was Oktoberfest. I think the next meeting I'm here for. Let's all sync up calendars. Next meeting is the first week in, the first Wednesday in October. What is that? That is the 2nd,
Oh, boy, I won't be here for that.
October
I'm
2nd.
going away on a retreat.
So I will be here on October 2nd. Everybody good on October 2nd?
I'm good. October 2nd.
Yeah.
You're gonna get me access to the town website and
Yes.
the previous flyer, the originals.
Yeah, I'm gonna email everybody that stuff.
That
Yeah.
stuff. Yep. And
now, Paul, you said you won't be here.
I won't be here.
You will or
I
Will
won't be
not
here
on
next-
October 2nd be
On
here.
October 2nd.
I will be here for that one.
you will be.
I will be. So it sounds like we'll have quorum though,
yeah.
Okay.
right? You'll be here?
Yeah.
You'll be here. Okay, so we got 4 of us, so we're good. Okay. Anybody wanna,
Wednesday, October 2nd.
Wednesday, October 2nd, 7 PM.
7 p.m.
Anybody want nominate closing this meeting out?
I make a motion to close this meeting.
Anybody
Second
second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.